Hey guys, what's up? Nick coming at you again. Today we are on part 2 of my movie collection. And today I have with you guys horror movies, or characters and stuff that are based from horror. So yeah, let's get into it. Gonna be a little different today. I'm gonna be standing to the side. And make sure to get everything on film. So yeah, this says Mason on it. Now, this was my brother Mason's old trapper keeper for school, but he doesn't need it anymore, so he let me have it, and now I have it as a thing to hold my horror movies. I did have them in here, but that took up too much space, and now this has more space to work, this has space to work, and plus I liked having my horror movies separate, just so I knew, like, hey, kids, you're not allowed to go through this one. But yeah, let's get into it. Got a lot to show. This time I'm gonna go pretty fast. There's not a lot, I don't think, and there's a good bit that I do have to show with my with the ones that I don't have. So yeah, but right in here we have movies that would be in the Universal Monsters category. See Dracula Untold. This is the Mummy trilogy, like the funny Brendan Fraser one. I know they're not scary, but Universal Monsters, so it has to go here. And that crappy one with Tom Cruise. More Universal Monsters, Van Helsing. Not a horror movie, but like I said, Universal Monsters, guys. So it has to go with Universal Monsters, even if it's not scary. But here we have our prize jewel. The best, obviously. In my opinion, third best. Nightmare on Elm Street 2. Part 3, second best. Part 4, I don't know, it's okay. I'll rank all of these, I will, believe me, guys. Fifth one, that's when it goes downhill, and it's just, whew. Sixth one, the worst, obviously. The sixth one, the worst, obviously. The second one, I like it. I think that I would probably rank it fourth. This one, I rank fifth. Still not a good ranking. I hate it. I don't hate it as much, I think, as other people hate it. I think I like some things about it, some things that they did do cool. I like that it's modernized, at least, for us. But I still hate it, nonetheless. Nightmare on Elm Street franchise, yeah. Friday the 13th. Not the best, but I think I rank it maybe as my sixth. Part 2, I like it a little better. Part 3, I don't know, they're kind of the same, and this one is kind of like just the same as these ones as a repeat. But then again, all the films are, but this one has a distinct vibe. Like, this one, people say, oh, this is one where, oh. I guess I should have did that, huh? But, part 4 is when people said that it felt like you're tipping over. Oh, boy. That's not good. But part 4 is when people said, like, oh, this is when the series got its shot. I think it was this film. It got the hockey mask. I felt like it had good enough characters, and I felt like it worked. But two of my favorite right here. I don't know why. I love the original series. And then actually, you know what, guys? I'll fix it. Here we go. This is gonna work better. Okay, guys. So, part 5, I hate it, but at least it did something new. I don't know. Part 6, obviously, like, the second best in the series. I don't know. I don't know how I'd rank these, but I know that I like them. I'll just tell you what I like and what I don't. Part 7, I really like. This was the first one I was introduced to, so I got introduced to the Kane Hodder Jason in my first movie, because, see, people say that, oh, this movie's so bad because, the MPA, they hacked this film up. Yeah, they did, but that allowed me to watch it as a kid, because I didn't get that scared when anything happened. So, it's a good merger into the franchise, and you don't really have to even know anything in the franchise. Like, from this movie, I found out that who Jason was and who he was as a person, so yeah. But, yeah. Part 8. Part 8. I just hate it. I think it's the worst. I probably would put it at the worst. I don't know. It goes to hell. Would this one and this one, I would probably put at the worst. But, I mean, then again, this... Okay, guys, give me a minute. Okay, guys, you may notice it's a bit different now, more shaky cammy. But I was using my stand to hold the thing up, and it just wasn't working. I didn't like it, so yeah. But back to Friday the 13th. This one, I like it better for this one because it's at least something new and creative, but still bad, just horrible. This one did something new and creative, has good kills, and just is an all-around good time. It's one of the better space movies. Not because it's actually good, but because it's bad enough to be good, yeah. This movie to me, I don't know what it is, but I'd probably rank this like my number 3. Yeah, it'd be number 3, number 2, and then part 4 would be my number 1. Definitely. And that's it for Friday the 13th, I guess, guys. I mean, reboot, yeah, it's third best. I mean, it's weird, but it is really good. It's like just an amalgamation of all the good stuff, and even the bad. And I think that's what people notice. They're like, oh, there's a lot of bad in this movie from all the other series. But I think that they did it in a way to make it like, oh yeah, there's a lot of bad that we put into this film, but we did it to mock those films and to make fun of that. And I don't think people saw that. I see it when I watch it. Like, when I see the characters and stuff, and how they're just like some of the old ones, I see how they're literally being like fake posers of those characters. And how they're literally just being like, oh, this character's like this because, they're mocking that old character. And I just love that. I love it. I do. Halloween. What can I say? Laurie Strode and Michael Myers, and whew, we're getting to the Halloween films. Whew, but best. Maybe third best, second best. I really like the sequel. A lot of people hate this one. You either love it or you hate it. I hate it for not being a real Halloween film, but I love it for being its own horror film. And when I rank it in this franchise, there's 2 ways for me to do it. I either rank it low for just being not a Michael Myers film, Halloween film, but I rank it high for being a good Halloween scary time movie. Just scary time movie. 4 and 5. 4 I like. I think it does some good stuff besides the mask. This one I don't know. I liked it at first because I felt like it really put me on edge of my seat when I got to it. After watching all these, when I got to this one, I was like, yeah, Michael Myers, he's just so mad, and it was like, yeah, but I see it now and I'm like, no, how could I like you? No. But, this one has The Curse, H2O, and Resurrection. One of these films is good. One of these films is good for being bad. Very bad. One of these is just straight bad. That's H2O, Curse, and Resurrection. So yeah, Resurrection is the worst. Resurrection, obviously, the worst. The Curse, I hate it, but I love hating it. Like, I don't know, I got that feeling with it. I don't have the producer's cut. I do want the producer's cut, at least. At least when I see it, like, full on, And H2O, guys, I know that fans hate it for some reason. I don't know why. I love it. Sure, there's a lot of problems, but that final ending is just... If they wouldn't have did Resurrection, that final ending man, that would have just been, that was the best. I mean, plus, it was the first horror film I think I ever watched with my mom, because it wasn't really that scary, but it was scary enough for me, and I still love it to this day. So yeah. Rob Zombie reboot, half of it I hate, half of it I love. Like, for everything that I hate about it, I love about it. Like, the character of Michael Myers in the movie. I like him. I like that there's more character to him. But then I also hate it because the original didn't have to have character, just evil. And it was one of the things that made it awesome. And the background that he comes from, I don't mind it. I think it could have been a little white trash, but I don't think they had to be so mean like they were. I mean, sure, maybe they live in the ghetto life or whatever, but they didn't have to be, man, like, smack a child upside the face, crying out loud. Man, what the world, man? That was, I like that he showed more horror and gruesome to it, so at least that's something new with it. It's at least new and interesting. I hate this one. I think I would probably rank this one the second worst. I don't like any of that ghost stuff that goes on. I can't tell which one's more Rob Zombie but I guess this one. I can't follow along with the story. I love PTSD Laurie, but then I also hate PTSD Laurie. And I'm so conflicted on which way I like it better, and yet that just makes me so mad because you just didn't make a film that I could just grab onto, and I was like, yes, it is mine. I love it. This one, I'd rank it like at my 5th or 4th best. It's a new H2O, new 2018. I think the ending sucked. I hated that ending. What I wanted to happen was that Laurie Strode burned down there and died, and we saw Laurie Strode burning, but Michael was gone. Like, what happened to him? While the others escape and go off, the franchise could have gone in new directions, but no. Jamie Lee Curtis is forever attached to this franchise because of this film. But, I mean, I don't know. I do want to see a sequel. I do want to see more. I think there's potential. I think it was a good film. Good enough film. Better than and yes, even this. But, yeah. But I'd rank it at my 5th one because I got some nostalgia factors with some of the old ones, yeah. So, yeah. Scream, my man. Good, good, bad, good. I don't know. And that's how I'd rank it. Doop, 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 doop. Or maybe doop, 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 doop. Because, yeah. Boop, bada, boop. So, yeah, that's about it for that. Freddy vs. Jason. What can I say? I wanted a sequel, never got one. I mean, Freddy's last movie, he gave it his all. This was the closest thing we got to scary evil Freddy and comedy Freddy as one. So yeah. Final Destination, first one's good, second one's okay, third one, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I feel like the Final Destination, it's bad, it's the worst. But this one at least is funny, I guess, I don't know. But the 5th one to me, it's probably the best, or second best at least. But yeah, I don't know, I like these films for the gore factor at least. So yeah. Saw all that torture porn. This film was not a good film, and I'm not gonna admit that it wasn't good. But I do rank it high. I think that it gave some new life into the franchise. If this franchise is going to keep going, I'd rather give it new life and go like this, even with all the plot holes, But yeah, my 2 favorite, 1 and 2. But yeah, all the other ones suck. Get out of here, 3D. I hate you. Paranormal Activity, I didn't think I'd like the franchise, but I saw this film. I loved it. Saw this film, didn't really like it, but that ending was awesome. I love that ending and how it interjected to this first one. This is the best. This is just really gets me on the edge of my seat. Part 4, I don't get why it exists. I don't care for it. This one doesn't even go into the franchise, and yet to me this is like the second best one. This one, I like it better than Part 4 and Part 2, but it suffers from the same things as these two. It's just, it's got a whole new family. It's not interesting. It's boring. It's just, there's no life to it. They're just automatically rich and powerful and, like, yeah, rich family in a house, rich family in a house, rich family in a house. This one is poor Mexicans living in an apartment discovering something that they shouldn't have. This one is back in the 80s in a time period piece and, you know, about kids and stuff. And then the first one, it at least was the first one, so it at least did some good. But yeah, Child's Play. I want to see the reboot. But yeah, I rank this as the best. Or maybe it's this one. But this one kind of sucks, but I don't rank it that low, I think. Unpopular opinion, maybe? Oh yeah. It's at least higher than Child's Play. Child's Play 3. The worst. These two are really good. I wish they would have been direct-to-videos. But I want that TV series, man. That TV series is going to be great. Reboot's going to go right here. Leprechaun. I know these films are bad, but I really like when they go to the hood. Like, the way the films are made are really bad, but the characters are likable. The plot seems... they're stupid, but it works around the characters, so I really do like it. With all these films. First one's pretty good. I like it, obviously. 3 is the best. Oh my god. Just... ooh. I love it. This one sucks. I used to love it, but now it sucks. 0% on Rotten Tomatoes. There you go. Yeah, Back to the Hood. I love it. I don't know why. I just... yeah. I think Returns goes here, which is apparently a sequel to the first one only. So, I don't know, but I kind of want to see it. Ugh. I want to see it. I know it's going to be bad, but I just want to see it. I really want it. It's a franchise that I think will probably never die, and probably just get some kind of sequel, reboot, rehash, or something, just every 20 years or so, maybe. So, yeah. Or every 10 years, I guess. First, Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Part 2, Leatherface. Number 3, Next Generation, which I don't want. I did like these two films. I have not seen this one, or this one, but Dead Meat showed me in a kill count. I did not like it. So, yeah. I have not seen this. I own this. And I have seen the original, but I want to see 3 and 4 before I just go to this. So I'm probably not going to watch the kill count of this one just yet. So yeah. And then I think the prequel goes right here, which I might watch since it's a prequel and it shows how Leatherface became Leatherface. So yeah. This one sucks, but I at least like it better than Next Generation. This one wasn't good, but I liked it enough, like Jigsaw. It was different. Put something new on the face. It was like, yeah, you know, but yeah. Purge sucks. Worst one. This is the best. This one shows how the Purge should be. Does it right. Does it with good characters. I love it. Good sequel. Good follow-up. It has some problems, I think, with, like, more political endeavorment. Like, I like the political endeavorment, but I don't, so yeah. That's just me. And then the first Purge, there's that whole Trump thing, blah, blah, blah. But it was a good enough horror film. I think the franchise is probably going to keep kicking out sequels as much as they want, or the TV show. I heard the TV show did really good. I have to see that. I'm not lying. Insidious. Oh my god, guys. I'm going to tell you the story about this film. Okay, but give me a minute. Yeah. When I first saw this film with my mom, it was late one night. She says, "Oh, Nick, you have to see this. It's going to be really scary." I wasn't believing her because it's like, it's PG-13. It's 2010. It's the same year that stupid Nightmare on Elm Street movie came out. I'm like, it's not going to be good. And then I watched it, and I could not get off the couch to save my life. I wasn't much older than I am now. I was like probably just 15. Like just 15, maybe 14. I don't know, 14 going to 15, 15 going to 16 maybe. But that night she said, "Okay, Nick, go get your covers, make a palette out here." Because I was an idiot. I didn't think this movie was going to be that scary, so I was like, I'll wait to make a palette afterwards. Went in there to get the pallet. This was after my sister's birthday party. Went in there to get a pallet. Went into her closet in a dark room. I was already scared. I thought, oh god, that red demon thing's gonna get me. No, I don't want to float off. But, and then when I opened the door, I was like, oh, okay. And then these balloons, and then I say, holy shit. And my mom heard me say that, and she was like, oh. I heard her go, and I was like, because the balloons that she had in her closet, she kept them in her closet. And when I opened that door, it created an air draft that sent the balloons floating towards me, and it scared me to death. I grabbed my blankets, I grabbed the balloons, I walked out, and I said, Mom, I'm so sorry. This scared me. That movie, man. Oh. Yeah, then I saw part 2. Now I hate the franchise. 3 is a good follow-up. I really do like it. The Last Key is better than part 2, but worse than this or the first one. They're not going to be able to recapture the magic with the first one with these films, so yeah. First one of Jeepers Creepers, good enough. I think it's good enough. Second one, I really like it. I think it's the best. I'm really mad at this one. And the fact that the director and writer of all these is a rapist. So yeah. Thanks to this guy, we can't see this in Dead Meat James. He can't do a kill count on these because he just doesn't want to, because the guy's a raper and he raped kids, okay? He went to jail, and, people are saying, like, oh, James, he did his time, just do the films. And I'm thinking to myself, like, yeah, come on, James, let's just do the films. And I wish he would, but he hasn't done a kill count for them yet, so yeah. But The Ring, I have not seen it. I have it here, but I have not seen it. I have not seen 2, so I don't know what to say. I don't have Rings. I saw part of that. I didn't really like it, so yeah. First impression of it, not good. I heard this wasn't good, but did good enough. I haven't seen any of these. I got room for the next one coming out. The 3 Boogeyman trilogy, I don't know. I skipped through the first one. I didn't really see it, but I was like, I'm not liking this. Sequel sucked. Ugh. This is the original television miniseries of It. Pretty good, but this is better, and I cannot wait for the sequel this year. This red, by the way, was not here. This was clear. I colored this in, because, I did a lot of that coloring stuff that I've been doing, Room for part 2, and then The Evil Dead. The Evil Dead. Evil Dead 2, Dead by Dawn, Army of Darkness, Evil Dead 2013, the Evil Dead movies. And they're all great, because they all do something new. This one's like an old 80s horror film with, effects and stuff that are weird. This one's like horror comedy at its best in the 80s, chainsaw hand groovy. This one takes it into, full-blown, just comedy territory and does great with it. This one goes full 2000s horror, but in a good way with less CGI than there should be. And yeah, they're just all different but good, and I think that's something that really says a lot about this franchise, So yeah, I have not seen any of these, so I cannot count on them, but I hope that they do remake it. I think it could get a really good remake, maybe. I forgot what goes here, but I will check on it, guys, don't worry. But yeah, I do have, I think it was probably Psycho. Yeah, it's probably Psycho. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, I have seen Psycho 1 through 3. I really do like them. I like part 1 and part 2 the best. Part 3 is meh. I haven't seen part 4, the beginning. I haven't seen the remake. And I haven't seen that Bates Motel television movie. Not the series. I haven't seen that either, but I haven't seen the television movie that was made for it. Manhunter. Good enough, decent 80s film. I could see why I got its praise, but Silence of the Lambs, man, that film, I love it. I don't know why, I just do, but yeah. Hannibal, when I look back on it, at first I was like, nah, I kind of enjoy this, I don't mind it. But when I look back on it now, I think to myself, oh, this is god-awful, just, oh. I like Red Dragon better. I think This is the better made movie, but this is the better enjoyable movie, in my opinion. So, yeah. I forgot what goes here, but there's no room. I think what's back here is, yeah, we got Critters 1 through 3. They're all stupid. They're all dumb. I love them all. This one's the best. This one's the worst. But yeah, that's it. Just, they're stupid. I just have them here because they're supposed to go further back. There's a lot of horror movies I have to get. But yeah, that's about it right here, guys. But I will see you on the other screen. Over to you, Phone Nick.
Thank you, Other Nick. Now, I am Phone Nick, here to tell you the collection of movies that I don't have in the collection. As you can see, we have the original 1930s Dracula. I want to see it. Bram Stoker's Dracula, which I heard is good but bad. Like, I don't know. Then we have these 3 Dracula films that I've seen that I like, but I just want them. I just want more Dracula films in my collection, so that's why I'm getting those. The Wolfman. Have not seen the original. I saw the 2010 remake. I didn't mind it, but I felt like the original could feel better. And I have the original 1930s Mummy. I heard there's a 1950s Mummy, but I'm not sure about that one, but I'll probably get it just to see how it is. So yeah. Obviously I have those. Frankenstein, the original Bride of Frankenstein, obviously. I, Frankenstein. Oh. What more could a guy say, right? I mean, yeah, it's a bad film, but I mean, it's a Frankenstein film, so I want it. I'm not gonna get every Frankenstein film, I'm just gonna get the ones that I kind of like and want. Victor Frankenstein. Obviously, I have to get that. It's bad, but I don't know, guys. I want Universal Monster films. I want the original and I want their sequels, but I don't know about their sequels yet. I just haven't put them in. I just really have been thinking about them. Creature of the Black Lagoon, obviously. Invisible Man, obviously. Hollow Man 1 and 2. They're like Invisible Man, but with Kevin Bacon and then another guy, so I don't know. So yeah, but obviously Van Helsing, The Monster Squad, not a horror movie, but it does use Universal monsters, so I have to count it. You've seen those films. Yep. The Texas Chainsaw movies I was telling you about. Rings, Grudge remake that's coming out this year apparently. It Chapter 2, obviously. Yep, see, I was right. Psycho. So yeah, the Bates Motel movie I was telling y'all about. Crap. Yeah, the Psycho 4. Crap. Bates Motel movie I was telling you about. That was a television movie. These 2 were television movies. Psycho the remake, which sucks. I haven't seen it. I've only seen these 3, but I heard it sucks, and I believe them. Hannibal Rising, I don't have it, but I've seen it. I love it. These, just these 4. Just these 5, Amityville horror films, because Amityville films, because you got the original, you got part 2, you got its part 3, you got its television film of part 4, and then you got the remake. Those are the ones that I felt like I have to get because they felt right. The other ones I felt like, no, you're just not good. I don't really want you. But I'd probably end up getting them in like a pack or something. The thing, and it's prequel, which I think they're good enough in their own right. So yeah. Killer Clowns from Outer Space. I mean, come on. Like, I have to own it. I have to. Candyman movies, because first one I heard is really good, and I have to get its sequels, because that's the type of person that I am. I know I haven't done it for the other films, but there's so many, and I just don't want to have to go through them, yeah. We got some of these holiday films, like Black Christmas and My Bloody Valentine's, and their remakes. Bad remakes, by the way, yeah. But, good original films, I like them. Jack Frost and Jack Frost 2, Revenge of the Mutant Killer Snowman. I feel like those titles are in their names. I mean, like, what more can I say? Trick or Treat, which is a film that I have not seen, but I do want to see it. Krampus. That was a good comedy horror film. Like, just straight out of nowhere. I loved it. Santa's Sleigh. Haven't seen it, but I want to see it. I love the video that Dead Meat did on it. So, yeah. And then there's these Hellraiser films that we're not going to go through. Puppet Master films. I saw the first one. I liked it. I see why it's a classic in its own right, but yeah. I started to actually feel sad for the puppets in the beginning of the movie. It really was sad. But yeah, moving on. Pumpkinhead, I have that movie. I've seen it. I do like it. I really do. Yeah. So yeah. Silent Night, Deadly Night, I've seen none of those, so can't help you there. Critters, obviously, and I haven't marked them off, but, I mean, I haven't really written down on them, so I haven't really counted them yet, but they're just in there until I get, like, a bigger thing, so yeah. Night of Living Dead movies, and then their remakes, and then the Return of the Living Dead movies, which I heard are, like, good. Okay, not really that memorable, and then super bad. So yeah, Shaun of the Dead, obviously, because I just had to get it. And Maximum Overdrive. I'm gonna probably go through and get some of those Stephen King horror movies from the past, like Carrie and stuff, but yeah. And then, yeah, I don't mind the animated films, but those are for children. They will go in their own thing. But yeah, guys, I don't know. That's it, I think, right here, yeah. I think that's it. Probably gonna have to skip through this one again because I don't think this part of the video will upload right to the, when I merged the videos, so yeah. But anyways, back to you, TV Nick. I mean, video camera Nick.
So as you can tell, we just got through these horror movies. So there's only one thing left to do, but I'm just kidding. But to get through this, it's may look big, and it's pretty big. And I'm not going to talk a lot about these movies, but that's for part 3 because this video has gone on for too long, anyways. But that's it. Thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs in the middle, because that's how I roll. Comment and subscribe if you want more videos like this. I will be doing gaming videos. Oh, crap. Sorry. I will be doing gaming videos. I do have those coming, but they will be on crappy app games. So, I don't know. Maybe we could have a little fun with that. But, yeah. More figure reviews coming. This is for May the 4th to be with you. I should have did this long list of films to show the Star Wars films, but whatever. I will see you all guys in the next video. Bye-bye.